Isana to hula hula hakutana hota hisa hura huna ikata hula kunara amen. Women. The story of John 11 is for my sis. For my sis was also the Martha, and the other was Mary, was my Nikaya, the once then the sixth angel. She was Narita, which is Narita. She was the one with me when I went to save Loth. You know, Loth to warn them what's happening. So it was them. It was Narita, which is also my other sister. This is what I do, humans. I call you sister and brother because throughout incarnation I become your sister, you know. If you have the inks and you have disrespect me, you'll be, you know, humans, all that. So it was them. That time it was for them to glorify their ark. To glorify their ark, which is Lazarus. You know, Lazarus. He was to then the 8 angels. 8 angels as he is the same Paul, 6th angel. You know, humans, passing of the thrones, this is what I say. We chained our names that no one can't, you know. When 6th angel, or also Paul, and Daniel, and David, was 6th angel, which is, he was also the Lazarus, and also the Solomon. You know, humans? He was the Lazarus. Then, those times of Lazarus, he was 8. Until he becomes 8. Because it's this, when you call our names, we sent one, and then if that one that we sent can't do it, the work of God, we are the one you call. We are the one you call, and we are the one to ask from the ask from my ta. They ask from my ta, and then ta will send me the word, and then to that processing, humans, you know, we do this processing, and to that we sent you for us to save the other, you know, like Antea Mary Magdalene, you called her Magdalene, you know, humans. That time she was saving the 6th angel, as this is the tribes does. When one son are down and they calls their ark, you called, you know, their ark, you called tribe. They sent one, and then one cannot go down. They sent the other, and if not, they comes to me. They comes to I, and that's when I go. You know, humans. That's what happened. It was for them to glorify Lazarus, the then 6th angel now, which is, I said, also David, Solomon, and also he was, in this end, the same Paul in the din. The same Paul in your psalm. You know, passing thrones, when one ark calls to the other in flesh, we heard it through tinnitus. Through tinnitus, humans. This is why I say, I call my sheep through by the inner. Not by visions, not by dreams. It is my graveyards. Meaning to say, Jezebel. Why Jezebel? Because it was my offering bodies for the God. You know, for my the slain virgins, you know, humans. Jezebel meaning not real, because I don't go in the body, just my temple to lead on like a robot to me. You know, humans, it's like a robot to me with its dust. Like you are just dust. You know, humans, you are just like a dust. You are just a dust. Without except those who have been hearing me, because they have been pricking, and then you know, like opening up. It's like a bud. You are like a bud that a seed that since you started hearing my you know, before I start preach, before I start my words, you hear me pray the heavenly prayer. That is to open you up. That is what I'm doing. I am planting seeds to you until it becomes a bud. That is when you'll feel me in your hearts. You know, humans, this is what I do. It's like, humans passing thrones. When you call the arcs through by tinnitus, we hear them. Like it's a quailing, squeal, teeth grating. And when you numb your jaw, when you numb, NUMB, your jaws, GAWS, that is how you'll know that many angels are helping you could need. Many angels are being, humans. That is when the time too, when I started feeling all this, until I realized, until he totally banged me on the wall to wake up. And he was true that the sixth angel is the one who is sent to me in this end, which as I went to the place where Father have lead us to meet for this end. Humans, it's not just many, but all of them. When you become sick and seeing numbers through hell, when you see numbers through your sufferings, and when you start like allergic reactions, when you knew you don't have that in the beginning, and then you wonder how you get that, humans, that is the call of the angels. That is the calls of the angels that you must work by. The first thing you do is fast. And then you follow. They love it when you walk on your feet. You walk on your feet all around everywhere, because this is what I do, humans. Before I was sent to the wilderness, every day I'm in the garden without any sleeper. 980 square meters, 980 square wa. I walk to it. I do I do my own lawn mowing the grass, cutting the grass. This is what I'm doing, cutting the grass in the humanity as well. Humans? That is how too you send the angels. That is how you send angels from what you have been, humans. You yourself have an angel. If you are a tribe, you yourself is an angel. You can make your own, from one, if you know how to send your other spirit to the others, the needy, you can. This is what this is what I have taught. When I said that on the cross, when I said to you, Father, I'm my spirit, I command, like that. I'm commanding my other spirits, humans, to look after. And when you hear somebody with this, when you feel this, all this I just said in your body, that is when you sent me, angel, to tell me what is happening. That is when you sent me, meaning that is when you call the Lord. Not by just little thing, you receive this, you will say, you thank me, yet I say you do not know me. Humans, you are all sent in the world to do your thing, not to blaspheme your gods, to vain. Every day, every second, you speak our names. That is vain, that is void. Humans? Humans, when you knew that all these reactions is happening, that is when you sent me, your guide, your other spirit. That is when you say, you call me Lord. Not by just every little thing you speak our names. Just every little thing you mention the names. That is when you become insolent and disturbing those who once was living in heaven. Humans, You have to carry your own cross, not by preaching the word of God, not by feigning your God's name. In every little thing you thank Lord, you don't even know it's Lord when it's written in your book. You do not know me. You are not what you think you are. Because in the beginning, it's your job to do. You are here to school. You only call when you really have to. When you really, you must. When you're sick. You must. In the beginning, you're an angel sent to the world. You know? When I say I knew my people, I knew my sheep. This is when I said to you, when I knew my sheep, that's when you should work your own thing, not just by calling your God's names in vain. Vaining, it's a void. You must. Disrespectful. You call the name of your God or your Lord. The name of your God. Once you are in a terrible, sight. Because that is when we hear you. It's like a medicine, humans. When you keep taking the same tablet when you're not really sick, but you take that, that does not work. So you change again. Still the same does not work. It will work for a day, but it won't work for a long time. Why? You're used to it. Your body is immune to the tablets. You know? That is the same as your Lord. We're immune to keep hearing you, Lord, Lord, Lord. We don't come near you. When you think we are near, we are far. You know, humans? Just example of the tablet you are taking every day, when you are not sick, but you think in your head you are sick, so you take it, and then it does not work. Because that's the same thing you keep doing, taking the same medicine, just like when you call your gods, when you vain their names, when you vain our names. Lord, Lord. This is I say. When you think we're near, we are far away. Why, humans? Because you think you are right when your heart is on the left. You understand? Humans. All this has to be for this glorification. To glorify the arks. Just like the story of Lazarus. To glorify the arks. You know, humans? Humans. You have been free with all the things I have given thee. You know? But you have not helped my children, she calls angels, sending them natural energy from working under your feet without receiving any ungodly kinds of attentions, loving worldly fame, receiving honor by appreciate humans when you are being appreciated. You love it. You love it. This is what I say to you. You are ungodly, idolatrous. You know, humans? Why? Because you have not done the work, and then you think you have done the work, and then when you are being preached, when you are being praised, woman, this is I am jealous with it. When you praise, because you know why I'm jealous, humans, when you are being praised? Because it is my knowledge that you are giving, yet you receive the praise when you should send it back to the Maker. You know, humans? Why, humans? Because in this end, humans, when I receive praise, I say, let my Father receive. This is how you glorify your gods, not being idolatries and adulterers. You receive praise, and then you don't, humans. You love the attention, you love the praises when it is not for you. Should have been for your gods. That is when you become idolatrous, adulterers. Receiving to glorify yourselves when you should glorify your Maker, the one Dillahara, we will see you at the actual death. Humans, when I receive that, I say, let my Father receive, or let my arks receive. I don't take any glorification. Like I said, I don't seek to glorify myself. But there is one that wants me to be glorified, tax collector. There is one that punishes if you dishonor. Mas? Because mas, it's you when you are being praised and then you receive the praises of yourselves, your fame, attention. It's not worthy. It's not worthy, humans, when you receive it yourselves, glorifying yourself. It's not worthy, humans. Why? Because in the end, you still be killed. Humans. This is why I say you should not use the book as to glorify yourselves, because it's for my arks, my children's, those who's been slain to be glorified for this end. Humans? Because humans, when I have received the truth, my truth, this truth, which is you cannot still, there's many that still not, you still think I'm just, it's all about this bride of Christ. Women, bride of Christ means, I know whatever is going to happen in the future, humans, it is I. The will of my Papa. The will of. Remember that, humans. Because bride of Christ means my death. Means, my death, humans. When I have received my truth, humans, after knowing all that, what I've been through, it is, since then, I'm not sleeping. Why I'm not sleeping? Because I was evolving and slowly finding out what I've been through life, past lives. And it is hell, humans. Sufferings, sorrows, grief. Humans, when I received my truth, that's when the time too I could literally see those behind. But in the beginning, I can only see your shadow, the shadows of the angels. Now I could literally speak to them. I could literally see. But still, they are aloof. Like they are not, because angels, humans, like me, humans, when you are around the humans, I cannot stand within you. Angels are that. They don't stand. They are aloof. That time I received my truth, humans, what I see behind you is this. Many of you you're like, I said this in the other record, you call video. When you have feet that you can see in your eyes, to me, there's nothing. Because you are like, you are like, de lahara. You are like shark that been fillet. Humans? You are like this. Except my people, humans, because I knew them. Like I told you, I knew my sheep. Why? Because I can see them, what lies behind them, what lies behind in their form. But you cannot, humans, yet you fellowship with your devil father, Humans. You don't realize that your whole nations is about to crumble. You know nothing at all. You are like of those Pharisees, perish, Woman, I am cleansing the entire universe before my Passovers. Before my Passovers. Like you, false prophet, you are idolatries, adulterers, Judeans. You don't even care about the poor at all. You just keep taking what's not yours, selling my pearls. Pearls is the word you called Bible. I am the book of life, humans, you called Bible. Because I knew what's written in there, but you don't know what's written in there. You've been trampling your God's name, veining the what, veining your maker. Humans, that is a thing that you have really, really have done. Why your nations is perishing. Lawlessness in you Americans. Humans. In the end, what I take from you is whole parts. You abuse me, the knowledge, the book, the Bible. You use day by day, every second. You speak our names. You are an insolence, disturbing the deads. You will not have me in nor, and I can't, and I will not save you from the great and the great. You know? They are coming. As you humans have not a right to call yourselves prophets, because it is I that calls you by names. You know, humans? The only one in this end that is John, as he is written. He is written to prophesy to the end of the world. End of the world is this end, humans. What is he doing? What do we say? Sadhu Sandhar Silbare. Sundar, we call him Sandhar. Sadhu Sandhar. Sandhar in heaven. Why Sandhar? Because what's in him is just a spirit. What's in him is just a spirit. From Sundar to Sundara. I am the Sundara. I am a spirit in this form. You know, humans? That's not what you don't get. This is why I said to you, your whole nation is perishing, all that, yet your lawlessness is still and crumbling in your heads, because you think you are right when the heart is the left. You get that, humans? You are not whole enough to prophesy. You are not been working. You are not. Your other parts is in every part of dimensions where it is sent to work, depending on what it's done in the beginning. You know, humans? It's like your fingers. 3 of your fingers are thrown to the fire, and then your hands are thrown to the lawlessness of the parts of the earth. Where's the lawlessness of the parts of the earth? On your feet. You know, humans? You think when I washed my apostles' feet, it was just for nothing. Humans, it's all about the parts of you. You know? It's all the parts of you that been thrown to the fire. And depending on its nations, you call body, of what it's done throughout your inks.